Welcome everybody, it's me, Saucy Jack. Welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. They just came out with this on January 20th or 21st, so this was pretty new out of the box. The first Subnautica, you played some Joe Blow, crashed on a spaceship. From what I gather, you are an actual person with a name and a voice in this one. Let's get started. This is early access, so in terms of bugs, glitches, etc., optimization, this isn't at kind of regular Subnautica level yet. So just a word to the wise. Because I'm a big bubble-blowing baby, I am definitely not going to do survival. If you read my channel's description, if you are looking for a pro or even a good gamer, you are fantastically in the wrong place, my friend, by orders of magnitude. So I'm just going to go freedom, because that way I only have to deal with not being eaten alive or drowning a terrible, terrible death. Now the graphics settings are on high, so this will take a bit to load, but this is a good opportunity for me to apologize for the fan whirring that you hear, if you hear it. My fans are just going gangbusters right now, and I'm playing this on a laptop, albeit a pretty good spec'd out laptop, but I also have a cooling pad underneath it, and those fans are whirring as well, just so that I don't instantly fry my genitals as I play this from the heat. So I apologize in advance. I look forward to playing this. I look forward to you watching this. I hope you look forward to
We are different,
you watching this.
but we go together.
Okay, so that Emperor is a throwback to the first game. I won't spoil that for you, but go play it, because Unknown Worlds put out a great game. Off or snooze? I want snooze, but that is not an option, so press tab. Excellent. If you have the option to snooze and you don't, I would say that is not excellent, but apparently this game disagrees with me. So you have some pretty sweet digs here. Again, in the first game, in the first Subnautica, you just crashed, landed on a planet, and were left with nothing. So this is actually quite a step up. You got some swim gear there that you don't have to hunt around for. You got some nice pictures of fishies. This is you, from what I gather, with some nice penguin friends. Now around the base, I have booted this up for maybe 20 minutes before just to kind of get my bearings. Around the base there's these little PDA things that just give some backstory, and I'm sure, I am certain, that someone out there has already made some sort of a wiki that includes the text of those things. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time reading them, just because I'd rather focus on the gameplay itself, but suffice to say, your name is Robin Goodall. You have a sister, Sam, who works on a space station up in the sky. And this is a research base studying the alien structures around this planet that were built by the aliens in the first Subnautica. That's your sister's space station. Again, this is early access, so the graphics are kind of on par with my graphics, if I drew that. So, just as a heads up. Got a nice base here. You can't really interact with anything other than those little PDA razzle-dazzles that you can pick up. You are in a rubber swimsuit with fins and no gloves, just kind of...
Station Zero, this is Vesper. Come in.
Hi,
enjoying
Sam.
the snow.
We lost contact with Jeffries up at the research site.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Understood?
You know, the formal bit's cute, but we've shared a womb. Would it kill your career to act like we'd met before?
Robin, you know these conversations are monitored.
I don't care who knows it's cute. I've been here 2 weeks, we've hardly spoken.
Because you went straight to the planet. Find Jeffries, chat later.
Yes, Mom.
So that was your sister on the space station. As you probably have figured out, there's doesn't seem like the best of sibling relationships, but okay. Let's go back out in the snow with no gloves and, you know, no coat. Because why not? There's some frozen solid food if you want. Now, I have taken a look at my first kind of dry run around the base. There really isn't anything to do around here, but you can destroy a snowman. Hiya! So, take that, snowman. Got some nice ice down there. Ladder down to the ice in case you wanted to play a game of space hockey on what looks like very cracked ice. So, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Get to running and jumping. Gotta make sure you do that leg day. These are nice little plants. Hi, plant. I like you too. Hello there. Hello. Look at all your plant friends. Hi, guys. I'm not sure why your character feels that it is advisable to walk around in the snow in a swimsuit, or why she was in bed in a scuba suit with fins, but that's probably why I am not in space researching alien structures. So there you go. Watch out for the black ice. Don't fall crack the skull. Just kidding, that's not a problem. You can run on this as much as you want. Got a nice little glowy thing. The eloquent, thing.
How'd you know my name? I come in peace. Sam, the building just powered up. It spoke to me.
Are you safe? It's never done that before.
I'm fine. No sign of Jeffries.
I've got an electrical storm on the sensors.
I think it's already here.
That cabin isn't stable. I want you to get back to...
Sam? Damn it!
Okay, so, robots in disguise here told me not to go any further. I do see a keypad over here, but I don't know the code. This is a throwback to the first game. In the first game, these things powered the force fields, and you had little tablets that you put in, and it would open them up. I don't have that. Sadly, I can't get a coffee from the coffee box. Sweet, delicious coffee. Nectar of life. Got some glowy rocks over here. Got some not glowy rocks over here. Back to the glowy rocks. Good times. So Jeffries isn't here. I gotta find Jeffries. And this seems to be the only way I can go. So I shall go this way. Huh. Well, that's fantastic. So that was the way that I came. At least my buddy's still here. You'll always be with me, buddy. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. So now, in addition to walking in the snow and ice in a scuba suit and no gloves, there's now an electrical storm going on, so, you know, definitely the thing that you want to do in an electrical storm is walk on a big field of frozen water. That feels like it would be excellent judgment. Now, just as a heads up to other early accessors, I tried to kind of like go down that way, but I kept getting stuck in the walls over there, so I have to... it's better to go this way. And again, none of this stuff can be interacted with until you kind of get to the main portion of the game, I guess. This is... that's delightful. Bye-bye, base. Bye-bye, bed. Bye-bye, alarm clock. That would have been nice. Bye-bye, hockey rink. It's such a great day today. Bye-bye... oh, there you go. Bye-bye, legs. Bye-bye, blood. So, okay. Now, I do note that in this game you do have a voice, but you seem pretty calm about seeing your home engulfed in
your environment
a
is no
glacier.
longer safe, and your PDA has rebooted in emergency mode. Be advised, high wind speeds will cause lethal exposure in 4 minutes.
Ha! Well, I'm not in the high winds, because I'm just in the freezing, ice-cold water. Checkmate. Also with no gloves. So. Now, that oxygen plant is just a, you know, you've got the oxygen and your health down in the lower left there. Once you get a scanner, normally you can scan a whole bunch of things. In my first dry run, I came back and you can't actually scan that, so I'm not sure what that is. Get some air. Get caressed by pink tentacles. Okay, so in terms of what I have seen in this game, all of that first part, and I've essentially swam around here. So that's it. So your guess is as good as mine. What's going on after this? I got some nice jumpy fishes. Looks like a building over there. Looks like a moon over there. And apparently
Robin,
the sky
come in.
got nice and
I
bright.
copy. I'm out in open water.
Stay where you are. I'm sending a rescue shuttle.
No, I'm okay. I just need shelter.
Fine, I'm sending a temporary habitat instead. Look up.
Thank you, Sam.
Call me when you get there.
So that's the space station that your sister's on. Here's the razzle dazzle she's sending you. Hey, buddy. Oh, I can't pick you up. Aw, hey. Oh, you can pick him up. I'm not sure what that does. Nope, can't equip him. But you can drop him. Through the ice. Bye, little buddy. Just waiting for this thing to get to me. I do like how, you know, again, she watched her home engulfed in a glacier, and she's just like, you know, I'm fine. I just need a shelter. I'm not worried. This sort of thing happens all of the time. Now, you can start interacting with stuff. I already picked up the penguins. Or penguins, I think they're called. You can break these limestone outcrops for titanium, for copper. I know you do need these ribbon plants for things, quartz for things. As you can tell, I let my oxygen get pretty low, but that's because I can't be bothered to pay attention, which is yet another reason why I'm not playing survival mode.
Blueprint acquired.
So here's your
Sam,
little
I'm at the
base.
habitat. Any word on Jeffries?
Nothing yet.
And the facility? It said my name. I need to know why.
I know. Make something to eat. Get equipped. I'll have answers by then.
Will do.
Said my name because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So here's your little area. You can store stuff if you want. You can also use this fabricator to make different things that you need, whether that's basic materials that you can use to make electronics, that you can use to make equipment and tools, etc., 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 and all this stuff you've got to swim around and find. With that said, this starting area is pretty tame from everything that I've seen, but again, we are now kind of definitely in open water mode for me. I have no idea what exists in this game past what you have already seen. So I'm just swimming around looking for quartz deposits, looking for these little ribbon plants, looking for those little limestone outcrops to get materials from. There's some copper, some quartz, grapevine. Need that for something.
Oxygen.
Oh, again. So again, get used to me almost dying because I forget to get oxygen. I am a scrub. I am not ashamed of that. Maybe a little embarrassed, but that's okay. Seriously though, if you were looking at this movie to watch a good player play this game, you need to not be watching this video. You need to go watch somebody else, because you will not find that on this channel for the very most part. Oh,
Oxygen.
jeez. That's gonna get old. I suppose I could have played this on creative mode, where you don't have to worry about food or water or the fish farted or oxygen or death. But I thought, you know, I want to be able to sleep at night. I want to be able to say that I actually beat this game legit. With that said, it is early access, so I doubt the ending is in. The ending for Subnautica didn't get put into that game until a long while after it came out early access. So we will be here for a bit. Got some more goodies, and I think that I can craft some stuff. Use fabricator. Okay, so I can make a battery. I can make some glass. I can make a scanner. And I like to do the scanner first. From the last game, the scanner, you can scan different things, and it will tell you little data bits and bobs about them, and sometimes you can find out whether this or that fish is useful for getting a certain type of material, or if you scan an enemy, it'll say, well, this kind of thing is susceptible to, you know, whatever kind of attack or shock. Or so the scanner's nice.
Oxygen.
Oh, jeez. We can go to space, but apparently we can't figure out a way to get people to breathe underwater indefinitely. That bothers me. So I like to scan all of these things just to get them out of the way. I'm a completionist in that respect. I don't. If I got to the end of the game and I had learned that I'm missing 10 entries in my scanner database, that would bother me on a very, very primal level. Get some more quartz. Oh, yep. Break some more these. Oh, apparently I can scan that too. Now, you probably noticed some stuttering in this. Part of that is that it's on like super high graphics. I do have the specs that theoretically should be able to handle that on my laptop, but at the same time, this is early access, so the optimization on this isn't, well, optimized. Oh goodness, what are those? Nice. Titan Wholefish. Hello, Titan Wholefish. Good to see you. Get some more air. Now, some of you might have already noticed earlier in the video that I had come across these little fragments of machinery on the seafloor. You can scan those to kind of learn the blueprints to make those in the fabricator. I'll try and find one because some of that stuff is really useful. Of course, when I want to find one, I can't. Boo. Come on. Ha! So here's one grav trap fragment. You can see up in the top left, overall progress 50%, so you need to scan 2 of them to be able to build that thing. And the grav trap, if it's the same thing from the original Subnautica, it's just a little thing that you can build to trap these kind of little fishes. I doubt it'll trap Titan Bullhead over there, but you know, in survival mode, you can use these fish for food, you use it for water. This guy. Sea glide fragment. That's like a kind of a personal motorized. There's a name for it. It's like a mini submersible thing. Fine.
Oxygen.
Oh, jeez. Get some more oxygen. Don't die. Always good. Gonna get some of this red stuff. Give me some of the red.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, my inventory's full, but I'll scan this guy. And sometimes when you pick up stuff, it will automatically add blueprints to your fabricator list of doohickeys that you can make. Because you found a new resource, or you found a new material, or
Oxygen.
So let's see what I can make with what I got. Silicone rubber to make another swimsuit, and lube, because when you're by yourself on an alien planet, it's apparently one of the very first things that shows up in your fabricator. Oh, fins. So now I won't swim as badly as I'm playing. And a knife. Bam! Now this is a knife. Okay, so that's all. Oh, and I can scan. Can I scan that? Aha! I can't stand that though. Ooh! I am gonna make this, because this is super helpful if I have the chops to make it. This is just an underwater locker. You can float a bunch of these outside your base just to put crap in. So, you can label them, edit locker name, junk. Boop, boop, boop. And they only fit 16 slots worth, so, you know, if you're carrying a ton of items, you gotta make, 50 bajillion of those. But at the same time, it's nice to take the load
Oxygen.
off. Oxygen, my nemesis. Beauty. See, this is the thing that I want to make. The Sea Glide, just so that I'm not. Oh, you know what? Did I put away? Oh no, I'd already put my bins. Fantastic. Now, when you're scanning, you don't actually need to keep a bead on the stuff you're scanning the whole time you're scanning it. Obviously, if you do, oh jeez. Obviously, if you do, you'll scan it faster, but it kind of saves your progress. So that even if, as evidence, you can't keep a bead on it, you can still scan it over time. Which is nice. I need another one of those Sea Glide. No, that's quartz. Apparently I'm blind. Come on, Sea Glide.
Oxygen.
Boop. I wonder if your sister's up on the space station just kind of watching you flounder around. Just kind of having a laugh. Wondering what you're doing. Wondering how long it's, how long before you have a complete mental break. Come on, Sea Glide thing.
Oxygen.
Maybe those pingling, whatever they're called. Maybe those guys can help me. Maybe they know the secrets of the deep. Now, again, I'm hearing weird things. It's like a cut creep vine with knife. How helpful.
Oxygen.
Oh, nope, apparently I am incompetent. Okay, round 2. Fight! Aha!
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so new blueprint. I don't know what for. I really just want a Sea Glide thing. I can finish off my grab trap. Oh no, that is a Sea Glide thing. Hooray! Okay, so now I can go, if I've got the mats, I can go craft this thing. And I think once I do, that'll be where I end this video. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Equipment. Tools. Pathfinder tools. Okay, so if you're in a cave that's all windy-windy, you can lay these out just so that you're not lost. Okay, so I need a battery and copper wire. And I probably need more space in my
Signal
inventory.
location uploaded to PDA.
Robin, the boss wants a sit rep.
I'm cold, I lost all my gear, and I'm no wiser to what's going on. But I'm alive.
I can't authorize another drop. Hold on. There's an emergency cache. Hasn't been touched since the scouts landed 6 months ago. Could be useful.
Send me the coords.
On your HUD.
Okay, so the coordinates are over there, 262 meters away. I'm gonna build this thing. So nice. And I'm gonna pause it there. We will see what is in the cache in the next video, but thank you for joining me, and I shall see you next time.